Okay, so I think we've talked a lot about your mental health, and that's not the only thing that you've contended with. You've contended with physical health issues, and you've also contended with your sexuality and how open you were able to be with that, considering your sort of Jewish upbringing. Yeah. So would you say that the sexuality and the religion stuff is kind of quite intertwined with the mental health battle, or were they two quite separate battles?
No, for me, it really intertwined. I mean, religion played a massive role in my mental health. I was so influenced by my faith growing up. You know, I went to Sunday school and I went to this Jewish secondary school, and I was really taking in a lot of what was being said, and particularly actually linked to sexuality. So, you know, when I was in synagogue, I remember one particular day I heard this lecture in synagogue, and they were saying, you know, being gay is a massive sin. And, you know, I remember, because I was really starting to struggle with my sexuality, and I remember hearing that and just, I wanted the ground to open up. I was just sitting there, I remember just feeling so ashamed and embarrassed and scared when I was hearing this rabbi talk about, you know, how wrong it was to be gay. And that was a real kind of turning point for me in terms of my mental health. My mental health declined after that, because I was so scared and guilty about these feelings that I had towards guys, and I just didn't know how was I ever gonna live, you know, the life that I wanted to. I felt it wouldn't be possible to live that life, because I bring shame and embarrassment to Jewish community around me. And so that massively particularly fed into, you know, when I was 16, I was start to hear this devil voice, and that fed into that. I think it fed into that, because then this voice began to really torment me and make life really difficult around the time that, you know, I was really struggling with my sexuality. So I think there's a link between the struggling with my sexuality and hearing this devil voice and the depression coming on. I think that was a massive link around that time.